Beloved, there is a moment in every sovereignty journey when everything inside you shifts. It's not dramatic, it's not loud, it's not explosive, it's intimate, it's subtle, it's deeply, unmistakably personal. It's the moment you meet the real you, not the version shaped by survival, not the version adapted for acceptance, not the version crafted to avoid conflict, not the version built to be loved, not the version you performed because it kept the peace, not the version you maintained to feel worthy. I'm talking about the you beneath all the roles, the you before the world became loud, the you were always meant to grow into. And beloved, when this real you rises to the surface, it's both breathtaking and terrifying. This episode is your hand to hold through the moment. Part 1, the unexpected beauty of meeting yourself. Let's start with the beautiful part, because it really is beautiful. The first time you encounter the true you, it feels like relief, alignment, recognition, ease, inner peace, clarity. Oh, there I am. This feels like home. This feels like me. This feels like the truth. The real you doesn't demand anything, doesn't perform, doesn't defend, doesn't posture, doesn't impress, doesn't negotiate your worth. The real you is simply clear, calm, present, steady, open, and honest. And in the moment, beloved, you feel something you haven't felt in a very long time. You feel yourself again. But at the exact same time, something else rises. Fear. Part 2, why meeting yourself can feel scary. This part is important, beautiful, but raw. When you finally meet the real you, there is a fear that whispers, what if this version of me isn't enough? What if I lose people? What if people don't accept this version? What if I don't know how to live from this place? What if everything changes? What if this doesn't last? What if I can't maintain this clarity? This fear is not truth, it is reflex. Because the self you've lived as, the adapted self, the survival self, the performance self, has been running your life for years. And that version of you believes it is your protector. So the real you rising feels threatening to the learned self. This fear is simply the ego saying, I don't know who I am without my layers. It's normal, it's human, it's expected, and beloved, it will soften. Part 3, the real you speaks differently. When the authentic you emerges, it doesn't sound like the mind you're used to. It sounds like something deeper, something older, something quieter, and something wiser. It speaks in intuition, inner knowing, subtle impulses, a desire for simplicity, a craving for authenticity, a pull toward truth, a longing for stillness, a deeper sense of self-respect. It doesn't shout, it doesn't argue, it just doesn't justify. It just quietly says, this is me. And for the first time in a long time, you believe it. Part 4, why the real you is softer, not harder. Authenticity is not aggressive. Sovereignty is not harsh. The true self doesn't need armor. It doesn't need emotional padding. It doesn't need walls. It doesn't need to perform strength. The real you is soft, but not fragile. Gentle, but not weak. Open, but not unprotected. Vulnerable, but not exposed. Beloved, the more sovereign you become, the more your nervous system relaxes. You don't become harder, you become truer. Part 5, the fear of losing people and the truth behind it. This is one of the deepest fears people face when meeting their true self. If I become who I really am, will the people in my life stay? Here is the compassionate truth. Some will, some won't, but the ones who leave are not a loss, they are an alignment. The authentic you will not lose anyone meant for your soul. The authentic you will attract the relationships meant for your next chapter. The authentic you will draw in the connections that match your frequency. Authenticity does not shrink your life, it filters it. And beloved, the ones who stay because they see you, the real you, and they love that version. Part 6, a gentle practice, introducing yourself to yourself. This practice is soft, it's subtle, it's profoundly healing. Find a quiet moment, place your hand on your heart, close your eyes, and whisper, "Show me who I am without the layers." Then sit in silence. You don't have to try, you don't have to force, you don't have to dig, just allow. A feeling will arise, a sensation, a memory, a softness, a sense of clarity, a version of you you haven't felt in years. That's the real you returning. Sit with them, welcome them, let them feel safe with you. You are not meeting a stranger, you are meeting the self you always have been.